There was so much merch. It was amazing. Got my Vidcon t-shirt. I got this t-shirt. Another t-shirt. Oh wait, there's another t-shirt. Alright, it's DJB. We are live in Vidcon, although it's looking rather spacey right now, a little bit spaced out, but it's all going well. So really excited to find out and see some of the new trends that are happening here at Vidcon this weekend. Well, hello internet, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. What have you been up to? You can let me know in the comments. I had the opportunity to go to Vidcon London. That's right, super excited, couldn't wait for it, and I had no idea what to expect because I've never been to one before, ever, and yeah, not entirely sure how it's all going to go. You try and look a little bit online, try and get the feel of what's going to happen, but of course you're never quite sure. So that's why I thought, gotta check it out, and I must admit it was an amazing experience, had a great time. But I thought I'd try and do you guys a little bit of a service with what I saw at Vidcon. So here are my top things to look out for at Vidcon. The first thing that you're gonna see at Vidcon are a lot of screaming kids. It's unavoidable, so just be prepared for it, because I don't know if I appreciated how into YouTubers kids are, but apparently it's a lot. Especially if you go to like some of the concerts and some of the performances, they definitely go for it. It amazed me, especially when you there's like a big event hall and you go in and you sort of, there's so much going on that there's like queues for all of these meet and greets and stuff, and literally like people will scream. If you're not prepared for it, that can happen. So definitely watch out. Especially I noticed a lot of the like animators and stuff, I didn't even know what they look like, to be honest. I'm really project for that one. But of course there's queues for people to meet them and kind of get all the merch, and all this stuff is happening, all happening in that location, and lots of screaming kids. Going along with that as well, if you're not prepared, there are a lot of bemused parents. Aww. Especially because I think a lot of parents don't know what they're getting themselves in for. Their kid is like really excited to see someone at Vidcon, so they got them a ticket. They thought, yeah, I'll take my kid, little Johnny's coming along to this thing, not entirely sure what it's all about. And they bring them to Vidcon. And then you've got these poor parents just like, what on earth is going on? I have no idea. This is crazy, especially with all the noise and everything going on, all the screaming. Their kids going a bit crazy because they're so excited to meet their favourite creator, and the poor parents like, who are these people? I have no idea. What's going on? It was fantastic. Just watching parents' reactions at Vidcon is well worth it. There was also, in the same arena, a motor show going on. So when you walked into the arena, this sort of venue, you had like all of these people running around, and then these motor show people totally kind of weirded out because there's like screaming kids and stuff, and they have no idea what's going on. They didn't go to Vidcon, it's just in the same place, and they're just a bit like, who are these people? I have no idea. So it was just great for the comedy factor of watching all of this happen. It was well worth it. Another thing that you're gonna see at Vidcon is a lot of creators. Obviously you've got the big YouTube stars that come along, and a lot of people want to see them, but you've also got a lot of people who are trying and experimenting with YouTube, me included. So I went along with the creator ticket, but I wasn't quite sure what to expect with this. But what amazed me is that there were so many people who are doing YouTube and doing video content online. It was amazing to see. It's actually really inspiring as well to be able to talk to these people and learn about what everybody's doing. But one thing that kind of amazed me was the fact that like a load of people are running around with their cameras and they're vlogging. So I bet there's a load of like VidCon 2019 London vlogs out there because people have done them. And it's fantastic because it's like the only conference I've ever seen where there's so many cameras out, literally going around like this, or doing all the vlogging thing. And of course everybody's doing it, so nobody looks weird. Whereas normally when you're out and about, you just feel a little bit awkward bringing your camera out. Everybody looks at you. The poor guys at the motor show didn't know what to do with themselves. There were so many cameras, and they're like, "Don't video me. I don't want to be on video." But can't avoid it. So many vloggers out there doing it, and it was actually really inspiring to be in a creative space with so many people. It's definitely a place to learn lots of stuff. It's all happening. And with that, there's obviously lots of learning panels and lots of workshops. One thing that I noticed a lot of people do is that they take pictures with their phones of the slides. So throughout the whole thing, every now and then you just see people going like this. It was great, it's hilarious. So just be prepared for it as you go to VidCon. Another thing to look out for at VidCon is merch. Let me just get my bag. There was so much merch, it was amazing. If you're into like YouTuber merch, it's there. It was so good. I mean, I've got my Vidcon t-shirt. You know, I'm one of those people who has to get a t-shirt. I'm sorry, it's just one of those things. I've also got my pin badges, because I like pin badges. So many. And so much more. Not only is there merch, so let me just see. I've got my Vidcon t-shirt. I got this t-shirt. I also got another t-shirt. You can see a theme here, can't you? And, oh wait, there's another t-shirt. Yes, that's not all, because if you don't fancy spending money on merch, just go around gathering all the free stuff that you can. So much of it. I mean, free bag. There's another free bag. Oh wait! Free bag! Free bag! What else did I get? Oh yeah! Apparently, this is some type of scarf thing. Let's try it on. Because I don't know. I'm not convinced on this one. Oh. What do you think? Does it suit me? Does it look pretty good? You know, it could be a fashion statement. You never know. This could be a thing. If that's not enough, oh, we got a free game. Free. I did get a lot of leaflet stuff. There is a lot of leaflet stuff. And best of all was this. You can get some really, really weird free stuff. This is one of them. And I actually think this is awesome. So it's a little wooden bow tie. It makes no sense, but does it really have to make sense? I don't know. You know what though, I need to find a good opportunity to wear a wooden bow tie. There's not many times when I get an opportunity to wear a bow tie. I don't think I've ever actually worn a bow tie for anything. But this could be my opportunity to do it for the first time. So, you know, this is like a win-win situation. What do you think? Can I pull off the wooden bow tie? I've even got my scarf on, just kind of giving that little bit of flair. Apparently this is VidCon fashion. This is the free stuff you can get at VidCon if you go. Worth checking out. Another thing that you do need to look out for at VidCon is awkwardness. I do feel like this happens quite a lot. There's lots of things going on. So you've got like the panels. You are going to see a lot of creators everywhere. Literally, anywhere you look, there's going to be creators. There's panels full of creators, There's even a main stage where there are creators, and sometimes they get up to some awkward challenges. Because what happens, they try and take what they do on YouTube and stick it on a stage. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work so much, but either way, the results are hilarious and it's good fun to watch. So it's well worth checking out. One of the best bits was during the opening kind of ceremony, they had like a lot of YouTubers come on the stage to do this kind of don't laugh challenge. So they had like the Gabby show was up there, Gabby, they had Casper Lee, Ellie Mills, all on the stage, and the challenge was that they had to put like a load of water in their mouth, watch some funny videos and not laugh, otherwise they'd spit water everywhere, and you know, that's just awkward, it just makes them look a bit silly. The best bit though was the fact that like, I'm sure they practiced this before they did it, but they obviously had these glasses of water out and they were getting quite wet because they're spitting it on each other. And then every now and then, whenever they lose water, they got to put some more water in their mouth. So they just keep on going. And for some reason, Casper Lee ran out of his water, so he went to find another cup and he found one on the stage, he picked it up and put it in his mouth. Gabby then lost it. And it turned out that she had spit some water back into a cup, put it on the side, and of course that was the cup that Casper Lee just used. So he basically had the backwash of Gabby in his mouth. They didn't need a funny video for that. That was awesome. That just kind of made that whole thing a perfect highlight. It was amazing. We do feel really very sorry for Casper though. That's not nice, is it? That really is not nice. And if that's not enough, of course you have a lot of creators singing and doing performances on the stage, even when you're not prepared. Like KSI came on and did like a whole rap performance. I didn't even knew he was going to do that. It was awesome. I think my favourite one though was Music by Blanks, where he did some of his 80s rehashes of current songs and they sounded amazing. It was almost like 80s karaoke. It was so good. Yeah, I think I had to do a double take because like I saw some people and I was like, wait, I've seen you from somewhere, but where was it? It was TikTok. Random TikTok creators just wandering around. It was actually pretty nice though because I wasn't the only one double taking, and then you just see them crowded by a little group of kids like gone a bit crazy. It was really interesting. But if that's not the only trending things that were there, because there is definitely going to be some Fortnite dancing. The amount of Fortnite dancing that I did see at Vidcon was interesting. I don't think I've seen that many people in real life do Fortnite dancing. It's just a shame, as you've seen from my previous videos, that my Fortnite dancing is not that great. So I couldn't quite join in with the festivities of that whole thing. Another thing you need to look out for at Vidcon is that there are lots of things happening in lots of different places because it's all kind of spread out. So there's lots of random lounges that you need to look out for and lots of things happening. So you don't want to miss out. Even there's some meet and greets with just random creators. I think they might have arranged themselves, but just like stood outside and met with loads of people, and there's like queues and you're like walking around thinking, why are people queuing? It's because they're meeting a random creator that just turned up. It just happens. So yeah, there were lots of random like lounges and you had to have different wristbands to get in all the different lounges. I managed to get a Facebook and Instagram lounge badge or like wristband, which was really exciting because I went to one of their seminars so they were giving them out, and then I got there and it all kind of felt very official. There was like really fancy food, there was lots of things going on, and you know, if you've ever been in that situation where you go somewhere and then you feel like, I don't really feel like I should be here. And that when I first walked in, that's how I felt, a little bit out of place, a little bit like, I'm not sure whether or not this is a good idea. Especially when there's like lad baby over here just having some lunch, somebody else, and you think, am I supposed to be here or not? It was okay because there were some more people with the same wristband as me walk in, and we had a lot of fun. I was making gifts and trying out some of their photo walls, and I think that was probably one of the funnest areas that I had of the whole event. It was just really crazy. So yeah, lots of random things at VidCon. I hope that's given you a little bit of a flavour what you can expect when you go to a VidCon, because I wish I had had some of this information before I went, just to kind of maximise the experience a little bit more. It was fantastic, and I did learn an awful lot. It was crazy. So watch this space. Hopefully we can actually do something with what we've learned, because that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? But that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe you've been to a VidCon, maybe you have got some other tips and tricks, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.